I'm Stephen Myers, and originally I'm from New York City. I live here in South Jersey in Egg Harbor Township. When I bought the house, the telephone company had been installing the phone connections underneath the house in the crawl space, and he came out dripping wet and told us that he's not going to continue until we did something about our crawl space. I had other estimates for a little less and a little more, and different types of fixes for the problem. When I spoke with Dry Guys, it just something clicked. They showed me the pictures of the before and afters, and I looked at it, and the befores were the same situation I had, or mine was worse than most of the pictures. Mud, water, etc. So I just stuck with them, and I went, go ahead, do it. Well, I like the idea of the dehumidifier, and also the lining was rather unique and remarkable. With the high humidity, we just have an occasional window unit that we run downstairs, and the dehumidifier takes care of a lot of the moisture that I'm sure the windows, the mirrors, everything would be fogged over if it wasn't for that. So, you know, I can't say anything that would be negative about it because it's worked well for me. For 11 years, what impressed me the most was when my home inspector, who was inspecting the house before we bought it, came back and looked at the finished product. I had him re-inspect just to make sure everything was going to pass his muster, and he came out and said, you spent your money wisely. It's a very good investment. It looks terrific. I've had people down there for the phone, for plumbing, and everybody comes out and comments on how nice it is. I can see why they have a good word of mouth, because it's a good company, and I've never felt ripped off or taken advantage of at all. And so I'm pretty happy with my Dry Guys fix for my leaky, drippy, muddy, I don't know what was living down there, kind of crawl space, but now it's pristine. It's dry, clean, and it's a big difference.